Hello, my name is Dr. David Stern, and I'm making this video as part of my campaign to raise support for myself while I work on a wonderful new project called Lincoln Speaks of Liberty for orchestra and narrator. In 2015, I was commissioned by the Lafayette Citizens Band to write a large-scale symphonic work, and I got inspired by Lincoln then, and the first movement was called The Love of Liberty, which is from a quotation from Lincoln. Lincoln's language and thought is so profound, and in this course of this composition, I will be using a number of speech excerpts to highlight important concepts of his on freedom and democracy. In the Gettysburg Address, Lincoln made it very clear that the war is being fought to realize the principle that all men are created equal. Who else was doing that at this time? This is how important this was. It is my intention in this work, one of the goals of this work, to spread these ideas so it's educational as well as artistic and uplifting in the musical and oratory sense. So I hope that this will help to inspire people towards very lofty ideals of democracy and freedom. In the continuation of this video, please enjoy my musical setting of the Gettysburg Address, given in a stirring rendition by noted Lincoln reenactor Fritz Klein. And thank you for your support.
Fourscore and 7 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. We've come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. But in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot have on this ground the brave men, living and dead, struggled here, have consecrated it far above our poor power to add or detract. The world will little no longer remember what we say here, but it can never forget what they did here. It is for us, the living rather, to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us. that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion. That we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation under God shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth.